Hey Buns, well, in case you haven't heard, we are going to be getting patch 5.45 on February 2nd, that's next week. So I wanted to go over all of the major stuff that we're expecting in the patch, and this is an incremental patch, so don't expect like a massive dump truck of stuff, but as far as incremental patches go, I would say that this is fairly meaty. One major thing coming is the Blue Mage update. This will let you level up to 70 as a blue mage and do the dungeons, trials, and raids from Stormblood. If you saw my recap of Live Letter 61, which was shown in the lead up to patch 5.4, you may recall some of the screenshots they showed us from Blue Mage spells that we're going to get, like Ethereal Spark, which probably comes from overworld mobs in Stormblood zones, and the Fancy Kick from Suzaku, which looked like something else to me. They did clarify that no, Blue Mages will not be able to go into Ultimate. Ultimate will not be allowed access for Blue Mages because since Blue Mage is created as a job that easily breaks the balance and they cannot risk mechanics and ultimates to be ignored or skipped, they're afraid that doing so will attract rage from those who cleared ultimates. Well, yeah, it makes complete sense that you wouldn't want people to just be able to YOLO their way through a fight that took you an extremely long time of patience, dedication, and hard work to complete. I haven't been able to confirm or deny yet whether or not Blue Mages will be able to enter Eureka or Baldessian Arsenal. I don't know, we'll just have to see on that. So before the patch gets here, you might want to level up your Blue Mage, fill out your Blue Mage spell log, and maybe finish up with the Masked Carnival. I know that's going to be getting some additions to it, and doing so will net you some allied seals, which you should be able to use to buy some Blue Mage accessories, maybe a weapon, like was the case in the past. You should be getting your Blue Mage gear set from doing the Blue Mage quests, and the new Blue Mage gear set is up on the special site, so you can look at it now. I don't think I like it as much as the previous Blue Mage gear set, but it's decent. I think I like the girls version better, but I can't really put my finger on thigh. Crafters and gatherers will be getting an update to your Skysteel tools, so you will have a better time crafting and gathering. You can tell I'm not a crafter. You'll have more ferocious knitting, more chainsawing. You're gonna have a better time doing your little ting, 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 ting. I just wanted to tell you that there's an update coming, so please look forward to it. The Save the Queen story that we have been getting through the Bajan Southern Front will be continued in this patch, and as part of that, we will be getting Delubrum Reginae, which I'm extremely excited about. This is a large-scale raid with a 24-player normal mode and a 48-player Savage mode. The last time the Final Fantasy 14 had something like this, well, it's still in the game. People still occasionally run it, but it was Baldessian Arsenal. This was a 56-man raid that I farmed relentlessly in Stormblood because, I mean, the experience was incredible. Like, you have this giant army storming the castle, clearing out the trash that's usually pretty difficult, make it to the bosses, and it's not so easy to res people if they die. I mean, it felt more like an old school MMO style raid, and I've got so much enjoyment out of it. This is supposed to be the successor to that content. Internally, they were referring to it as BA2, Baldessian Arsenal 2. So hopefully bigger and better, right? You may recall in Eureka that we got 4 open world zones to level up in and grind stuff in, plus the large scale raid Baldessian Arsenal. This time it's different. You know, we've gotten so far just 1 open world zone, and we've been told that there will be 1 more open world type content, I assume a zone, added in patch 5.5, and we're getting 1 large scale raid. But that's it. We're getting 2 less zones in the Bajan Southern Front compared to what Eureka was like. I mean, it's not exactly meant to be a copy of Eureka, but it just makes you wonder where those additional resources went. Did they possibly go into production of this large-scale raid? What can we see in it? How much harder will Savage be? And what will the rewards be like? I remember there was an interview where Yoshida said that the rewards from Savage mode will be like the ones you get from Baldessian Arsenal, that you can feel proud of and flex. However, this will require some amount of time for you to get it. The reward I got from defeating Ozma, that really cool mount, Demi Ozma, is probably my favorite mount because I'm really proud of the accomplishment, and it was such an enjoyable experience to get. So I wonder if they'll go a similar route, killing the final boss and not dying. And the final boss means you'll get a mount. I hope so, and I hope there'll be some other cool rewards you might get on top of that. Like Baldestan Arsenal had a sword you could possibly get from there, and there was a rare minion. Delubrum Reginae is actually Latin for something that means Shrine of the Queen. We've seen a few clips of it in the patch trailer for 5.4, which I will try to slow down here so we can maybe see if there's something. Look into it and read into that. But even these short glimpses give the sense that it's a pretty large raid zone, just like BA was. A nice side effect of this raid being added is that it will, of course, breathe new life into the Bajan Southern Front. People are still using Baja for leveling, but the Castrum raid has been pretty dead for a while, exactly as I predicted would happen, and I had been warning about and screaming about and crying about here on YouTube. I made several videos where I was like, is Baja dying? And as YouTubey as that is, it was, and it is. Castrum is basically dead. I don't really know anybody that's been able to get into a Castrum raid in a recent past few weeks. Unfortunately, since you need to finish the Castrum raid to see the final part of the story, a lot of people have not been able to do that. So with the new raid continuing that story, it stands to reason everyone will need to run Castrum first. And so, yes, this will definitely drive up participation in Castrum once again. Yoshida acknowledged this problem in a recent interview with Gamer Escape, saying that yes, he is aware there are not enough people doing Castrum, but that the new raid will help bring people in, and they will be adding system updates to Baja later and adjusting rewards to further address the situation. I'm very happy to hear that, and I certainly hope that they fix it and help Baja be more long-lasting content. I don't want to have to make any more videos like how Baja is dying, but so help me, I will if I have to. In 5.45, we will also get to upgrade our resistance weapons, aka our Shadowbringers relic weapons, although to what new item level is still uncertain. I've seen a lot of people speculate around 515 as a possible new item level, but that's really just a guess. We also don't know if this is the step that will be truly grindy. The previous steps have not been that. They've been fairly easy to farm out the stuff for. And another question that remains is whether or not the upgrade materials that you need to upgrade your resistance weapon will be easier to get from outside Baja once again. Like with the last relic step, it was much faster to grind for the relic upgrade materials in Heavensward Fates than in Baja, and this took a ton of people out of the Baja zone and contributed to the current fairly dead state that it's in now. On the other side of the gill, it did populate Heavensward zones for lower level players, which is nice, especially people who are on the free trial and hanging out in the Heavensward zones, and they see how more lively the game is. Like, I think it's might be a good thing, but is it worth what happened to Baja for it? So the question is, will this next relic step follow the same pattern and have you farm things more efficiently from, say, Stormblood Fates? But then again, wait, won't there be blue mages leveling up in those same fates? And if so, are we going to have a repeat of the yokai situation where swarms of blue mages would go to fates and one-shot everything before you could even get a single hit in? I think I might be getting a little ahead of myself on that. I mean, maybe it won't be fate farming. We'll need to do it all, which would be refreshing. Maybe we'll be harvesting black loam as our upgrade material. But what do you think? Let me know what you're most looking forward to in patch 5.45 in the comment section down below. And don't forget, of course, about the giant, massive announcement showcase that's happening on Friday. And also the live letter that's going to be happening after that. I will be streaming it to the best of my ability for as long as I can stay awake. We're expecting big 6.0 announcements in that showcase, so it is not something you are gonna want to miss. It is absolutely worth me starting the stream at 3:30 in the morning. Buns, if you like this video, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon or on Twitch. You can also support the channel for free by clicking the subscribe button or by sharing this video with your fellow Warriors of Darkness. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!